readings live. We're going to be having a look at what we've got in at the moment. I'm doing some spells for you live on demand, and they're all payable through my website by donation. And this is a piece of my hair to add to the element of the DNA. So we've got some mini love spell candles. Some of the candles, like I got the delivery and I just didn't know how big they were going to be. So this is the mini love spell candles. These here, the cat's eye, are the protection candles, and the evil eye protection, or the definitely protection from anything that's bothering you type of situation. We have this delicious finger here, beautifully. It's got a very potent fragrance as well in it. A lot of these have potent fragrances in them, and that is a return to sender. So if you feel like somebody has done some sort of psychic attack on you, or has put out some sort of negative vibes towards you, etc., or you'd like to return to sender some energy that is put out, whether it's from a family member, whether it's from an ex, a loved one, a friend, or an ex, or a frenemy, or anything like that, you can do that. I've also got some road openers and some bigger candles as well that I'm going to choose what I'm going to do with those. They're going to be some road openers because I work with Ogon, and he works with green. So the road opener is really if you feel blocked. These are very big candles. And so what happens is you book on my website, or you book on the donation link, which will come up, and you can see that on my you can see that on the community tab. So the mini love spells are $15 USD. Everything's in USD. The large love candle, or the large love spell, is $30. Prosperity and abundance candle spell, large candle, is $30. Banishing and protection spell, $25. Road opener, $25. Cord cutting, $15. Binding spell, bringing two people together, $25. Attracting a specific person candle spell, $29. Angelic protection candle, $29 as well. And I also have one coffee cup available for anyone who might be watching, and they are $49. So that's an in-depth reading with the coffee cup live. I've prepared one cup for one lucky person as I'm running out of coffee. So you can book that coffee cup live if you wish, and I can do it live right now, and that's $49 through my website as well. And I'll give you the link here on the live stream so you can go ahead and do that. And also donations are available through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, Cash App, and Wise. All candles and coffee cups and any other pre-orders that you'd like to do, or any offline donations that you'd like to do, are done through my donation link. And those of you who'd like to do a donation here, you're most welcome. Do bear in mind that the platform takes 30% of the actual donations. And I do welcome all your positive energy. I do appreciate you all being here. And, I might even do a road opener in general. I might even do one for myself. So for those of you who feel stuck, a road opener is a really good one. And I'll write a petition for you. I'll carve the candle for you. And then at the end, when the candle has actually melted, which may be after the live stream, I'll do another video for that. I'll read the remnants of the candle to see what's in the remnants of the candle. Okay. So that's what we've got going on today. Hi Michi, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. I do know that Fabienne did donate something, but I'm not sure what she I think her form came through. She wants a 12-month spread, 2025 career, love, money, or the story the cards give. Okay. Thank you, Goddess 33. Truly appreciate it. All right. And she might have done another one as well. So let's have a look and see. How is everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing really well. I have had some requests to reprint my Coffee Cup Oracle deck, which has sold out. There might be some still available in the US in some bookstores, potentially New York, New Jersey, and some other online stores that some people may have. Could also be on Etsy as well. Some influencers may have them for sale still. And I have had a request to do these in a reprint in Spanish and also in English, so I might consider that for early next year. I'm just working that out. Or there could be a print on demand link as well for those, as that you can order at your leisure. So let's get on with this pre-order for Fabienne and see what's going on. Goddess 33, thank you, thank you. Yes, I did receive that, thank you. Was that for the spread? I'm doing okay, Michi. My arm is still a bit sore, but I'm doing okay. My wrist, I sprained my wrist. Yeah, it's still a bit sore, but it's okay. That was for the 12-month spread. Goddess 33, okay. All right. So let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see, everyone, what's going on. You told the girlies to get the biscuits while they're hot. Thanks, Michi. And anyone who does use my cards, I do share them. Like if you are an influencer and you do use your cards on your channel, I do often share or repost your particular things. So your particular readings, etc. Yeah, no long-term damage, no. Everything heals, doesn't it? In time, everything heals. Okay, so we're going to just put here. Then we'll get on to Goddess 33's. Goddess 33. Okay, let's do the cards for Goddess 33 and see what's going on. Any particular question, Goddess 33, that you'd like to kind of nut out or focus on? Career, love, money, or the story the cards give? 12 months. Let's start from December 2024. I'm going to do 2 spreads. I'm going to do the Love Oracle as well as the Tarot and see how they kind of compare. I also have 1 coffee cup if anyone wants a coffee cup right now. It's $49 and it's on my website. The donation link is in the bio or in the pinned comment. So there is 1 lucky coffee cup here for somebody. If you do want your coffee cup read, I have done it with the intention of whoever orders it now today. So if you do want a coffee cup, you can go ahead and do that one. All right. Goddess 33. Let's have a look for you. Okay, there's a lot of open relationship feeling, or you feel like things are open-ended, or something hasn't completely closed, or there is something looming in the mist. I'm getting sense of freedom here. So if you have been looking at someone, I'm going to try to get this on camera. I wanted to get my candles in the picture, but I'm going to get this on camera. So December freedom. So you might be feeling free in December, feeling liberated from something, feeling like you're floating on air. And often when you feel the most free is when you meet somebody, or somebody really important comes into your life. And then in January, you've got the young male. So it could be somebody slightly younger than you, or quite a bit younger than you, or youthful, into sports. He could also be into cars as well. I feel like there's more money coming to you in February. And you're going to go have a trip in March. I don't know whether you've gone and done... Were you going to go to the Dominican Republic? Have you been already? And how did it go? Okay, you're going to revamp something in April. So there's something really good revamping for you in April. You're going to sort of feel a lot fresher, younger, more attractive. You might be revamping. Oh, you're going next week? Okay, well, that could give you this sense of freedom, like you've liberated yourself from this situation. I feel that by the healing process, by April, you're going to feel extremely fabulous with that. And in May, there could be gossip around you. There could be something that you hear about through the grapevine. You could also meet a neighbor. There could be a neighbor coming in May, June, a neighbor. You might meet somebody in the neighborhood, somebody through some sort of connections you have, or small talk. You feel like wherever you are or whatever you're doing, time's ticking. So there is a sense here of this dark male, dark hair, dark eyes, could also have dark skin, darker tone than lighter. There is an element here with this person of control and short term. I don't like the cards around him, so you can kind of steer around that one. If you see this person coming, you can kind of like check to see if it's this particular energy, and then eliminate the, eliminate the connection quite easily. You can cut it off. I feel like cutting off the energy. True love potential, past life. So you've got July, August, September. So the second half of next year, October, November could bring you in somebody really nice. And I feel like you're going to take another trip in December. So there could be either a person coming to you, or somebody who is from a distance coming to you, or a foreign background in March, or you might do another trip in March and also in December. I'm going to pick another card for November, because that could, just for this, like this month, because we still have 11 days left. Okay, so whoever's around you now is wanting the open relationship, and that's why we had that jumper card before. So that popped out again. So let's have a look at the tarot for Goddess 33. So I feel like you're going to get more discerning. Are your long distance friends coming? Okay. Where are they coming from? And thank you also for your positive energy, everybody. And I wish you all the best, Goddess 33, next week. I know that you've done your research and you've selected the right place to go. Oh, from Ghana, okay. Just keep your options open though. Just keep everything open. Yeah. with the male situation. Just keep all the options open until you really have sorted out who's who and what's what. Okay, let's have a look at November. November through... There could be a new contract coming up with work, or a proposal even this November or next November. Okay. You might feel a bit stressed in December, like you're trying to kind of... I'll do a clarifier on that one. I don't know what the stress is about exactly. Could also be that people are talking about you. I don't know if it's people in your household or there's some jealousy around you. There could be some kind of something going on behind your back type of thing. January, we've got the Two of Rods. So I do feel like you're coming together with somebody. That's where the young male popped up before. We've got the Page of Cups here. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This person will make you an offer. So it could be the person from Ghana. Yep, that could also tie in nicely there. There's, you know, looking at also a potential person who is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this can be that money will start to feel like it's flowing a little bit better in your direction. Then in April, you have the King of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is coming up quite strongly. I do feel like you're going to have a serious offer here. The person, just make sure that they have something to contribute to your life, and they're not just looking for money or opportunities, etc. But by June, you're going to feel like the sun is shining on you. That's a very good health card as well. That's a good card of feeling like your health is on track and things are moving in a really good direction health-wise, also marriage-wise, relationship-wise. There's some bounty or something good happening with money, opportunities, some bounty coming to you in July financially. It could come through a partner. I do see you having a few different relationships here or opportunities. I see about 3. I see a younger guy, the overseas guy, and then I see a guy here with finances. He might not appear until the second half of next year. And he seems to want a relationship. He could be a Leo, he could be a Gemini, or have one of those 3 things in his chart predominantly, sun, moon, or rising. Also, you're going to feel fantastic, I feel. We did see from May or April with the other cards. These cards are showing from June. Also really good energy for health in September. You've been very patient, waiting for something to come about October. And I feel like it will come about by November next year. Okay, so we've got this November and next year November. Let's do a clarifier on December, the Ten of Swords. So I feel like there's an abundance here that you've been waiting for. Okay, I think that was for the Empress. You've got opportunities and choices of what to do with your finances, money, property, etc. And you could just come into exactly what you want. It could also sort of fall into place. I feel financially more so the second half of the year. I feel love, interest coming in, trickling in, and coming in the first half of the year, and health feeling a lot better. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords for this December. Okay. Changes in your finances. You might decide suddenly to change something in your finances. So I don't see that as being somebody trying to take finances from you or anything like that. I do see that as maybe settling some sort of thing that you've been going through with your finances. It could be legal. It could be somebody making you a better offer with your finances. It could be you rearranging your finances or deciding, you know, what the best options are for you. If you've been working a lot of jobs, then you're going to feel like, okay, well, maybe I'm going to reorganize all of that. You might even get a good offer from somebody to do with an immigration situation. I think it was you that was in the immigration situation. That could change your life in somehow. But I feel toward the second part of next year is more prosperous, abundant, like you're really going to get things sorted out. The first half is very good for new relationships, health, and new offers coming in around you. Also financial offers. It's also saying just to be cautious of anyone who's coming in with the wrong intentions, or who is not really up to standard as well. I'm getting a G initial, G, like a Gerard, G or J, but it looks like a G in my mind. First, second, or last name. Let's pull some lucky charms for Goddess 33. Okay, you've got the lucky coin. Lucky money coming to you, definitely. Got a B initial here, first, second, or last name. You've definitely got flight. You're going on a flight, so that's good. It's going to be very good for you because you've got the feather here. Also look out for symbols of feathers. Spirit guides with you, and you do have, you are following your intuition. I also feel like you've got spirit guides around you who are connected to First Nation people. And also the eagle could be a good spirit animal for you as well. Let's see, summer. Yeah, there's something significant happening by summer, and it could also be an S initial as well. Just putting that out there. Big things happening in summer. Okay, we've got an F, a D, an O, and an M, or an E. It looks like an M that way, and that way it looked like it is an E. So M-E, let's try to get a name here. I did get a G in my mind. Let's try to get a name. Well, definitely something to do with the body. The bod, B-O-D, that's kind of like slang in Australian slang, bod. If you've got a hot bod. Australians always shorten everything. Just be careful somebody's not going to dob you in or report you for something like, could be something to do with a body corporate, or somebody that doesn't have your back is what we got with that Ten of Swords. But I feel like you can avoid it somehow because you know about it. Something to do with feet. There could be, I don't know if somebody's a foot model, or they're going to have something to do with their feet or your feet, or be obsessed with your feet or shoes. Getting fed, F-E-D, also the feds. Somebody could be a fed, so just watch out. I'm not seeing it being something that is unavoidable. I feel like it's avoidable. I'm getting the word boss. So I feel like you're going to boss up in something. You might be getting some sort of a promotion. Okay. Federico. Faddy. Felix. Eric. Drew, or a D initial. And I'm getting Bob the Builder. So I feel like There could be somebody in construction or somebody who's going to help you build something in your property, or renovate, or do something regarding your property, real estate, etc. So, or they could be building something as well, or they might be just in the building industry is what I'm picking up. Hi Bossy Megs, how are you, my dear? Thank you, thank you. Anyone who does want a spell done live, you're most welcome to do that. Yeah, to do that through my website, through the links, etc. You can, Ruby, but you've got to donate through my website, not on the platform. It has to be in US dollars. Oh, I think you're in Canada anyway. Sorry, I get a lot of South Africans that come in and do South African stuff. Yeah. You can do a road opener with an expedition of the sale. Yep. I would say a road opener with Ogun. I do work with Ogun because he came to me and he I didn't even know who he was until I found out later. The link's not working. Let me get you another link. Any clarification for you, Goddess 33, let me know. Give you another link. Ruby, have you had any bites at all? Have there been any sort of nibbles or bites with this particular thing that's, you know, with the property? I also have one coffee cup for somebody who would like a coffee cup. I've got it ready to go. That's $49 for the coffee cup. Okay. Hi Megs, how are you? Yes, at the beginning I explained the candles, but we've got the love candles, attracting love. We've got the mini love candles. I'm going to, just depending on the person's question, we've got the road openers and the bigger love spells, the larger love spells, and the road opener with Ogun. And then we've got the protection, the cat protection, and evil eye protection. And then we've got the return to sender. A lot of these are highly fragranced, really nice fragrances, and they have a lot of energy. And I'll do the petition and also the carving on the candle, the name, and whatever you want to do. You did the road opener one. Okay, Ruby, thank you for that. Hi Marla, how are you, my dear? Okay, so Ruby wants the road opener for the sale. Have you had any bites, Ruby, for the property? Have there been any bites? Any offers, any nibbles, any inspections? Okay, I'm going to get some more light on the situation. It's getting a bit dark for some reason. Okay. I'll just, if I'm quiet, I'm just talking to Spirit to see where we're going to go with this and which candle. What candle we're going to do. I think we're going to do the green one. This is my favorite Ogun one. Okay. I might have to cut that wick off. Might be a bit too long. Okay, so we're going to do a petition for Ruby. You want it sold by the end of the year. For the best price. Quickly. Open the road. Okay, so with Ogun, and it's a little bit like Ganesh, you can make him an offering. He does like rum. So I would say, I'm going to put your name on it, Ruby. I have done the petition for you. I would say get a small bottle of rum and put it out near a railway line, a railway track, a tram line, and put his name on it in red or in green, or both. Ogun, O-G-U-N. Okay. And after the candle does melt down, I am going to read the remnants of the candle, depending on how, it might take a while. So this is a big one. This is a big candle. So I am going to do a carving on it as well. Open the road for finances, money, sale, property with speed. Just listen to the beginning, Marla. With speed. Open the road for Ruby. Prosperity, luck, sale, speed, and opening the road. Opening opportunities, opening the road. And just put that intention out there as well. And do an offering to Ogun. He does like rum or any sort of like brown spirits, like brandy, rum. You can put a little glass on an altar and you can just put a little candle next to it, and then you can get a little bottle and take it outside, put his name on it, and put it on a railway track or near a railway track or a crossroad. If you don't have any any sort of railway track near you. So that's taken off quite well. That's actually done. And tobacco, yeah, he likes tobacco. But if you don't have tobacco, it's okay. Yeah, I actually like the rum, personally. I like the rum, yeah, because he likes a drink. And also a glass of water, a tall glass of water. They do get thirsty, the spirits. So a tall glass of water next to the rum, and he'll enjoy that. He likes offerings because he's one of the Orishas that's connected more to the physical people, in the physical people, or was a physical person, Orisha. Okay, so at the end of this spell, Ruby, we are going to read the remnants of this candle. It's going to take a while, so I'm going to keep it burning. And I might do a video, the next video I do, or the next live I do, I'll do a reading with that, and I can always send it to you as well once it's published. So we'll keep that spell going and the intention going with the petition. So I thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. Hi Marla, how are you? It just has, it can be one of those, you know, those round, I used to get them in America, those little round balls, the fireballs or something. He also likes fire. He used to work with fire. He likes fire. He's a warrior, and I think that's why he came to me, because I've been a warrior in a lot of past lives. So the fireball, those ones that you get in America, I don't know if you get the same ones in Canada, but they're just little ones that they're kind of like little fireballs, and you can just write his name, or one of the tiny, like the little sample bottles. It doesn't have to be a big bottle of rum. It can be a small one is fine. And the glass of water, no, just keep it going with a candle. If you've got a candle, or just keep it going on an altar. You can put it next to even a glass of rum. You can pour a glass of rum or scotch even in a glass next to a glass of water, and then you can do an offering for him outside with his name on it, written in black, green or red, felt tip pen, which is a Sharpie. Yeah. And then just ask him to open the road for you as well. So just do that little offering for him, and he'll appreciate that a lot. You'll feel the shift immediately. Every time I've done an Ogun road opener, I felt a shift immediately, like in the next 24 to 48 hours. So also get your husband to do it as well. Get him to get involved in it, because if you both want to sell the house, there could be one of the two parties that's holding back the energy. So get both of you to do it. And if one of you likes Ganesh better, do a Ganesh as well. Do an offering to Ganesh. If you do like a Ganesh and you've got Ganesh around you, then you can also do a Ganesh as well. And whatever Ganesh likes as an offering, you can do with him. The remover of obstacles, bringer of good luck, patron of the arts and science, and the diva of intellect and wisdom. So you'll know exactly what to do. So you might want to do a Ganesh as well, and he is a good luck, removing obstacles. But I do Ogun with the candles, but some of you like to use different deities and different energies, but you might want to use both. You might want to do both. And with Ogun, you can put a knife as well, or a sickle, or some sort of sharp instrument also on the altar. You can put a red or green candle, and glass of water and a glass of, and if you don't have rum or scotch or a brown spirit, you can use a white spirit like a vodka or a white rum as well. He likes spirits. You can improvise. You can improvise. I also just got the word beer, so if you've got a beer, put a beer out there as well. Yeah, it could be a can of beer or something. Oh, you've got a Ganesh temple close to your house? Okay. Well, you could do that at the Ganesh temple, but with a gun, you have to do it at an intersection, a road crossing, or a railway line is the best. I know sometimes it's difficult to get close to railway lines or tram lines, but you can find a way. I often find that's the best way. He's got a connection with metal and iron. Okay. So the railway line is a good one, and it's a road opener in itself. All right. What else have we got today, guys? I do have a coffee cup for somebody here watching. If you do want a coffee cup, please do your donation, $49 on the website. Oh, you've got a railway line cloak. There you go. There you go, Ruby. There you go. Yeah, if you do want a coffee cup, anybody who's watching, I have pre-done a coffee cup for somebody, so just in case somebody wants a coffee cup. I've only got a couple of cups left with the coffee cup. This is the second, I think probably the second last one. And if you've got a cigar, he likes cigars, like Cuban cigars or tobacco, like Michi says. You can light a cigar as well and put the lit cigar, doesn't have to be, it can be lit and then put out. You can just put that next to the rum and kind of put the energy of the cigar smoke or the tobacco smoke around as well. All right, and that'll take a while to burn down, Ruby, so I'm going to keep on burning that, and then when it's done, I'll read the remnants inside of that. I'm getting a 2 around it, so it could be 2 weeks. 2 days, 2 weeks. Have you had any sort of any offers at all with it? Hi Marla, it's in the community tab. The community tab, you can choose what candle you want. Okay. If nobody wants the coffee cup, I might do a general coffee cup read. For the collective, a collective read. Thanks for the likes on arrival, everybody. I truly appreciate it. If anyone does want to do a super chat here, you can do that also as well. Does anyone want the coffee cup just for them? A personal coffee cup? Thanks, Michi. Thank you, thank you. Oh, they're waiting for their house to sell first. Okay. That could be the 2 weeks. Yeah, well, you know, you want you want the offer of somebody who's already sold their house. I think they're kind of jumping the gun a bit there. Yeah, they're jumping the gun. Okay. Got quite an intricate looking coffee cup today. All right, okay, so we'll do a general coffee cup for the collective. Haven't done one for a while, so this is a weekly or monthly read. For the collective, let's start at the handle, going in a clockwise direction, and then we'll do the saucer as well. Thank you everybody. Thanks for joining. Oh, well done, Megs. Yeah, good idea, good idea. It's good to do it on a crossroads, anywhere where there's a crossing road or a railway, tram line, monorail. I remember I did one in Dubai. And Dubai's so clean, it's really hard to find any sort of grass. There's no grass in Dubai, basically, unless it's in somebody's garden. And they've got this kind of little tram that runs around Dubai Marina. And I put it next to that, and I had a few weird looks from people. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, it can be a working railway as well. It doesn't have to be like a passenger railway. It can be any sort of track. Okay. So here we go with the collective with the coffee cup. We've got a beautiful love heart here. We've got 2 dots in the middle. So there could be a love interest here who might feel like there's a jealous element from an external third party, or there's a third party that could be jealous of the two of you. But I do feel like you're connecting the dots and working it out. I do feel like you've got a love interest here coming in or in around you. You've got 2 U's here, or 2 cups. So it looks like you're filling your cup with energy, love, and also some sort of beauty. Got a little bear here, so that looks really nice. And it almost looks like the heart here is like a heart balloon. Can you see that? It almost looks like the heart is a heart balloon from the bear. So there could be a child coming in around some of you. There could be a birth of a child, a new child coming in. It could be a child's birthday, or definitely some sort of joy or celebration to be had regarding a child. Yeah, regarding a child. Thanks, Megs. You've got the general coffee cup going. And then we've got a V initial down here. V for Victor, Victoria, Veronique, Vicky. There's a bit of a bat here. There could be something that you're trying to work out in the night. It could be dreams. It could be... Bats are very family focused as well. There could be also somebody in or around your family doing a night shift, or having to work a night shift, or messages through your dreams. For some reason I'm going backwards, not forwards. We've got a nice horse here. There seems to be a nice bit of action. I do like horses in a cup because it involves action. Horse is always action. Can be also somebody under the year of the horse. It looks like a horse that is a paint color. which is a multicolored horse, like brown and white, black and white, or light goldish and white. And some of you might know this horse. Some of you might have had this horse as a child, or it could be in spirit around you. But there is an action here coming from the past. So someone or something from the past is coming back around with some action focus. So if you've been waiting for some sort of action from something that you've put out there, whether it's an application, a person, something that you've been waiting on, the action is coming, okay? It might be slow because the horse is not moving, but it does signify movement with the horse. There's a nice hook here with a fish. So you could be catching a nice fish. There's a bit of money coming in there with the fish. Some of you might be looking at doxies, dash hounds, dogs. It looks like a sausage dog. Some of you might be looking at a dog. It could be a loyal person as well. Somebody born under the year of the dog. Got a whale here, inner wisdom, and there's a heart behind the whale. So some of you are tuning into inner wisdom. It looks a little bit like Moby Dick. There's a little bit of a child element about this cup today. Looks a little bit like a Moby Dick here, or a whale. So there's inner wisdom here to do with love, love energy, love in general. So you might be tuning into a love interest, love in general, or knowing when the person is genuine and when the person is not genuine. There's also some news here coming in. There's a pigeon, so that's peace. So some of you will have an inner peace and inner knowing with your higher messages. Whales signify Akashic records, downloading from spirit, feeling like you have very good wisdom and knowledge, higher learning and knowledge, yeah. Higher wisdom coming to you, channeled. It could be a channeled message, actually. There's another funny face here. It looks like a little bear, like Yogi the Bear or something. It's like you clown. There's a lot of clowning around here. There's a bit of clowning around. There could be cartoons. Some of you might be very involved with your children or be focused very much on your children over the holidays. It could be just that in general, your children taking precedence and maybe featuring in something, or maybe being creative in something as well. A children's show, a children's book. Some of you might be writing a children's book or a cartoon. This is very specific. Yeah, doing some sort of cartoon story or imagery. I'm getting the words clock tower. So some of you feel like the bell is about to ring. There's a clock tower that's going to ring. It reminds me a bit of Italy, like the Tower of Pisa, something stacked on top of each other. There's kind of like this stack here that's building up. So I feel like there is one thing on top of another. So you're kind of moving through whatever it is that you need to move through, one step at a time. You could have quite a few tasks that need to be completed in a certain time frame, but you're doing them one step at a time. There's also an aeroplane here in the middle. It also looks like a bit like a child's aeroplane too. You might be going on a trip with a child or to see a child. Could be a member of the family, a niece, a nephew, something like that, a baby being born. Don't know why I'm getting babies here with this cup, but there's a lot of children. There's also an owl, a lot of wisdom here, tapping into your inner wisdom, your higher wisdom. There's a shoe. I'm getting a very strong Italy vibe here with some of you, okay? So I've got a symbol of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but also a stiletto heel. You can see that here. So some of you might be going to Italy, or you might have an Italian connection. You might be thinking about Italy or moving to Italy even for some of you, or having someone of Italian origin coming in around you. You might be living near a place that has an Italian neighborhood, like Little Italy in San Diego or in New York as well. Okay, or in Australia, for example. I've got a map here of South America. Some of you will be going south, right down into Brazil or Argentina or Chile. It's really the main part of South America that you'll be going to. I feel like there's a link here with somebody from that particular place, or you're going to be coming out of that place, or maybe even moving there, migrating, or visiting someone there. I'm getting a stinger here. So if there are stingers known to be in the water somewhere, like in Australia, we have a lot of stingers, I would say just to be aware of that, or somebody's stinging you. So just be careful of a sting, yeah, or just avoid some sort of a sting if that means anything to you. It's very specific. I'm also getting some Alps here, some alpine trees. Looks like a ski resort. Some of you will be going skiing or thinking about skiing. I'm getting a reference to Switzerland and also the Rocky Mountains in the US and Canada. I am getting a finger here pointing down, so you could be returning to sender some sort of energy that's coming to you that is unwanted as well. So this is the time to cull, cut, and repel any energy that's not good for you, or it's not in your best interest. Okay, I've got a lady here. I got the words lady in waiting. She's got like some lovely ladies around her or children around her. So she looks like she's being pampered and looked after. So you might be going into some sort of situation, spa, or a situation where you're going to feel very much looked after. If any of you are going into any sort of beauty surgery or any sort of cosmetic surgery, you're going to feel very looked after. Well, you'll have a lot of help around you that will be looking after you. Then we've got a nice anchor here, so that's security and stability coming out of this cup further down the line. So you will actually get this security and stability that you've been wanting, looking for and waiting for. Then we're coming back around to the horse. In the bottom of the cup, what have we got here? Looks like a little otter. Don't know really. It's like collecting something for the winter. Building a house for the winter is usually what otters do. So it could be something to do with building something for the winter months. And the wish, under the wish or the imprint, we have 2 figurines here. Looks to me like there's 2 figurines. So 2 people very close together and surrounded by beautiful, it could be a church, it could be a wedding, or it could be some sort of beautiful outdoor landscape or forest, or a really nice house. It's like they're protected by something. It's like a sense of protection. So if you are worried about something coming to you or unwanted energy, then it's saying that you're highly protected. Nothing to worry about. You've also got a new moon here. So on the next new moon, which will be coming up in about 10 days, you will maybe get some sort of message about something to do with this inner protection. Now we've got the saucer, which depicts the family of origin, house where you live, the people in your house, what's going on in and around the home. It's like there's a person here just sitting and waiting. Some of you might be doing hair. It's almost like this, like, you know how you get those the bus or the, when you're doing hairdressing, you get those heads that you do all the styles on, or you're making something up, you're practicing. Some of you might be doing hair or getting involved in hair extensions or doing some sort of business with hair from home, because it's like this person is sitting on top of, like, looking down on this head. So I feel like there is, some of you will be doing that. So that could be a lucky thing. It could be a side hustle, could be something that you do by yourself. And people who do hair extensions and weaves and things like that, they either learn from a master, learn themselves, and they don't actually have to be licensed normally, or need to be hairdressers. They often just do it themselves. Okay, so we've got a bouncing, beautiful dolphin here that's jumping out of the water. So I do feel like there's luck and more fun coming. I've also got another horse here that's on its back legs and it's ready to go somewhere. Could be a Ferrari or some sort of car with a horse. Horsepower is what I'm getting. I also think there's another horse on another car. What is it? Is it the Corvette or something like that? But somebody's raring to go. There's sort of like action here. Somebody's really, really ready to take off in a new direction, ready to launch a business, ready to have some more fun, ready to do something new and exciting. So some of you will be launching a business, launching something really amazing here. You've also got a hook here. And if you don't know what this is yet, it could be a question mark as well. It will come to you. So some of you will be opening a business at home or working from home or doing some sort of side hustle from home, setting up a studio from home. Could be doing consultations or even reading people, doing some sort of readings, etc. from home. I'm getting the words embarking on a new adventure. So I do feel like some of you are definitely embarking on a new adventure or venture in general. There's a little bit of a fish up here too, so there's a little bit of money, resources coming into the home. Also a bird here, peace and serenity. It looks like a dove to me, which depicts peace and serenity, and also messages coming in. There's also somebody here swimming, so some of you might be taking up swimming, doing swimming lessons, or swimming for exercise. There looks like a blob here that is like a ghost from the past. It also looks like a bit like a laughing Buddha. So that could be a lucky charm around you, a laughing Buddha, or it could be a ghost from the past coming back in around you as well. We've got another dolphin here, which is luck as well. Luck and also fun. So there's a lot of fun coming up. We've got initial E or a W. And that can be we as well, W-E. Got an M initial here as well. So I feel like overall this cup is really quite genuinely positive. I feel like it's a really nice, genuine, positive cup. And I wish you all the best with all of that. Thank you for watching that cup, everyone. Truly appreciate it. If you have anything in the cup that you'd like to claim it. Claim it in the comments below. And that will be manifesting into your life. And we've got the road opener for Ruby still going here. Yeah, it's going. Road opener spell for Ruby is going strong. Hasn't gone out. It's going strong, Ruby. It's working its way. Yeah, I would say, Ruby, just to avoid that person and not move close to them, if that's where you're intending on moving in India, or do a protection spell as well. You could do a protection spell. or return to sender spell with that one. Thanks, Michi. You're most welcome. Whereabouts is this person located? There's a lot of jealousy, you know, there's a lot of jealousy, that rivalry, jealousy, unnecessary, people focusing too much on what other people are doing, etc. I would avoid living with that person or living near that person. The best, oh, very close to your house. So that's a good reason to move, actually. So that's actually really good, Ruby. Yeah, good reason to move. And if you were moving somewhere else in Canada, you could go further away in Canada. I feel like she's almost like a spy. I'm just getting the word spy around her. Yeah, she's spying on you for some reason. Yeah, they're not focusing on their life. Yeah, the middle finger is for return to sender and banishing, yes. And it's a nice one. It's really, really beautiful perfume in that one. Really nice. So it's going with, you know, return to sender with love and luck attached to it. Yeah, banishing and return to sender. If you want to get rid of someone or send what energy back to them, then that's the finger one, or the protection spell as well with the cat. Oh, we've got now the candle's starting to drip, which is a good sign. So something's shifting, Ruby. Something shifting. When I come back on the next live, I'll be reading the remnants of this candle to see what's in the remnants, if there's anything there to have a look at. Yeah. Thanks, Michi. Yeah, I'll use my intuition to sort of choose the right candle for the purpose of the reading. There are some other candles coming, so we've got other options as well. Yeah, I've got some other candles actually I haven't put out yet. There's actually one that's a cactus. There's a cactus as well. I might actually put it out. Anyone who wants to do a super chat, you're most welcome to go ahead. I forgot that the cactus arrived. Oh, we've also got a pink. A pink return to sender as well. That's like, okay, you can go with love. You can go with love on that one. And we've got this nice little cactus here. So that's going to be good for something, and the right person will come in with the right question. Yeah, for that particular cactus candle. The cactus is definitely giving you stay away from me vibes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It can also be, you know, because it's green and because the cactus holds water inside, it's like it's got its own source. It can also be you know, protection of your money, protection of your resources. It can also be anything to do with maybe even a legal situation, to do with a legal pursuit, an inheritance or something like that. Yeah. Any super chats, anyone, while we're here? I've also got the Love Oracle still on sale on Amazon and in Canada and the US. And also, I'm going to probably reprint the coffee cup. I've had quite a few requests for it in Spanish as well as English, so I might reprint the coffee cup at some point in time, early next year, or print on demand. I haven't decided yet. Thank you, Megs. Thank you, thank you. We've got the mini love candles as well. One for love and one for passion. I've got quite a few of those, so they're quite popular. I think they're going to be quite popular. Manifestation of love, or for a particular person. And they're the mini ones. And then the big ones, I think I'm going to do with a similar candle to Ruby's candle. Probably this one. Yeah, so the mini love ones are only 15, which are through my website. Yeah, Ruby's candle's going strong. It's good that it hasn't blown out, it's going strong. The cactus can also be a cord cutting candle too. Just depends on the person, the situation, and what they want. Yeah, I was looking at my midheaven, and I've got my midheaven in Aries, 0 degrees Aries, and it rules fire. So I was thinking, you know, sometimes I've done these house sits and I've burnt things, you know, like things have melted, I've burnt things, or, you know, I burnt myself. I burnt my arm once on a fireplace, on something. It did heal though. Yeah, but my midheaven's in Aries, and Aries rules Mars, and Mars rules fire, and that's the element that we're using today. So it kind of makes sense that I should be kind of incorporating this into the readings, yeah, the spells, or into the lives. Yeah, it's very important to be very careful when you're doing these spells. Just make sure that you've got a really good plate underneath it, or some sort of, you know, really good tray or stone. I think everyone's just enjoying watching the candle, actually. Yeah. I'll just see if I had any other pre-orders that came in that I've forgotten about. No, I don't think I have. I think we did that on the last one. I might actually play an Ogun song. Even though it might not work with the demographics. Because we're not in... I usually play this song when I'm burning the candles as well. You've got midheaven in Sag, burnt yourself many times with hot water and fire. Okay, so that's Jupiter. So what do you have in Jupiter? What's Jupiter's sign? What's the sign Jupiter's in? Oh, Leo. That's good. I've got Jupiter and Leo as well. That's actually really quite lucky. But you've got it on the mid. Well, you should actually do quite well in the public eye, Michi. Various rising fights, yeah, can be, yeah. But once you let it go, I think you should be able to. It will actually work for you. You could actually be a really good actress. You've got similar placements to Raquel, and she's finally coming out of her shell, and she's actually a natural actress. Yeah. No, I think you're doing okay, Michi. And Michi's got a TikTok. What's your TikTok, Michi, again? Michi, you can put your TikTok down just for people to know where you are. Michi333, I think it is, isn't it? Can your destiny or fate change? You can make it change by free will, but sometimes things are kind of just on a certain path and you end up where you are. Michi999 is on, yeah, TikTok. TikTok. You can change your fate or destiny to a certain point. Some people have more power to change their free will and destiny than others. It depends how you can harness that energy. So I do believe you can. Yeah, one of my mentors said there was a percentage of free will and destiny. And I've forgotten what it was. Could be 50-50. Okay. It looks like there's a bridge there. There's a bridge to take you somewhere, Ruby. I feel like there's a bridge. Bridging the gap. There's a bridge that's going to take you where you're meant to go. Or you might actually live somewhere where there's a bridge, like a big bridge. Like in Dubai, they've got a lot of bridges over the marina. San Francisco's got a big bridge. Sydney's got a very famous bridge, but you've already been to New Zealand and you didn't get the residency there. A lot of people are leaving Canada. I don't know where you're going in India, if they've got a bridge, a big bridge somewhere in the city that you're going to. That could be an indication. Yeah, what city are you going to? Is there a large bridge there? I can't imagine too many bridges in India except for maybe Mumbai. I'm sure there are though. Oh yeah, there's a child sitting. That could be another child coming in. It could be just energetically a bridge to take you somewhere, so that could be the road opening. There could even be somewhere you're going to do an offering that's near a bridge. Ogun, yeah, to Ogun. What city is it in, Ruby? Are you going up north? Could also be that your child's going to be very happy there. The green is also good for prosperity. Punjab. What's going on in Punjab? Are they trying to make it an individual state or something? There's a lot going on in India. I do watch the Indian news. I like it the best, actually. I like the First Post. There's a really nice journalist on that particular show that I really like. forgotten the reporter's name, but she's always wearing a sari. She's very attractive. You probably know who she is. Palki Sharma. Yeah, Palki Sharma. The Indian news, actually, I don't know, it's just really direct and honest for whatever reason. It's kind of unfiltered. I thought the Australian news was unfiltered, but the Indian news is even more unfiltered. Hoshaipur city. Yeah, she's on YouTube, and she often gets the stories out early. Yeah, she often gets the stories out early. You've got a fort up there. It doesn't look like a very big place. There might be a bridge there somewhere. There is some sort of a river that runs through the city, but not very big. I don't think it's very big. Are you sure it's not going to be too small there for you? It's very close to some sort of mountain range. Yeah, I don't see a river there. Even though there is a river, I don't see it so much on the map. Oh, there is one bridge. I can see two bridges. On the 503A, but it might be going over like a waterless river. Looks like it's going over some sort of dry riverbed. Oh my God. Just looked at the candle. Looks like a sword. That's definitely Ogun there. Looks like a sword. He's cutting something open for you. That's definitely opening the road. The bridge is coming off. Yeah, Ruby, you might end up somewhere else where there's water and bridges. Yeah, more like flyovers. Do you want to live in the countryside? I suppose in India it's probably better to live in the countryside than the city. It's going to be a bit of a culture shock compared to where you've been. Yeah, there's some sort of cutting away something here. Oh, education, private school. That's nice. Yeah, it's probably better in a smaller city than a big one in India because you don't want the traffic and the chaos. Oh, education's better. Yeah, I'm sure it is. A lot of people come out of India with great educations. I think people are liking this candle. Looks almost like a wave, like surf. It's like there's something coming out here. Waterfalls. I'm getting water around you, Ruby. I don't know why. And Oguna's cutting that road open for you. That's a definite sign. Oh, the music's nostalgic. Eshua Legba, door opener, music. I don't know, I'm getting water with this particular candle. It's giving me water vibes. Sea, waterfalls, water flowing, and then we had the bridge before. We've got the sword cutting something off. So I feel like you might cut off some people. You might cut off this nosy person that's in your business. Someone is standing on a mountain. Oh. Well, there are mountains there, but I've got dolphins here coming out. There's some sort of dolphin. I'm going to bring it close. See if I can focus on that. Can you see the dolphins? And then there's a dove. There's a piece here. Something's definitely opening up. The dolphins are kind of jumping on each side, so it's going to be a lot of peace and serenity. And the dolphins are going off in their own direction, so I feel like there's definitely a split from something. I don't know if you're going to visit the sea more while you're there, Ruby. Maybe go to the islands more, Maldives or something like that. They would throw candy for you at the ACOMs. You can see the dolphins here. And the dove. Do you see the dove? The dove's underneath, like flying down. So that's peace. think people are just like watching. They're just watching the candle. Does anyone want a super chat question? Ah, the Acorns here, Festival for the Dieted. Yeah, they have different names for it in different places. Whereabouts was that, Michi? Oh, that's nice. You're excited for Ruby, yes. Oh, most New York and DC, okay. I've never been to Ghana either. I don't think I've been to Africa or even Northern Africa. Not in this lifetime anyway. And thanks, Ruby, for being the first person to do a spell. That's very courageous of you. There's something opening up here with this woman. It's like there's definitely a road opening here. There's a break. There's a break and there's also a flow. There's something flowing here. Ooh. Can you all see that? Peeling off the layers, it's moving. It's like a flower. There's a lot of nature. I feel like you're going to be around nature, lots of flowers. Yeah, not in this lifetime. Yeah, I had a lot of lifetimes in Africa and also in Egypt. Especially as a witch doctor and running across the desert and running across the plains, hunting, and warriors with warriors. And also in the high court in Egypt as well, in the courts of Egypt. Hi Anna, yes I'm well, how are you? How's everything going in Australia? I think you're back in Australia, aren't you? It's already November, yeah. There's definitely a direction you're going in here, Ruby. There's a pointed direction here. There's a cutting direction. Definitely opening the road. Ooh, we had a drop. It's definitely opening here. Any last calls, anyone? I think what I'm going to do is continue to record this candle and upload it, the rest of it separately. Then we'll do the interpretation on the next live or at the end of the burn. It's just too interesting to stop looking at it. There's almost like an Aries head here. That's a determination. Hi, Bossy Megs. Thanks for the donation. Let's have a look for you. The production manager reached out to me. What did she want? I didn't text her back from the YouTube episode I was on. Who's the production manager? Is that the one that you work with? Or somebody else? Or is it a production from the TV? Oh, okay. Production manager from where? Oh, okay. The producer, okay. Yeah, production manager. What did she want? I don't think she wants you to go back on. I think she's got another episode brewing. Or she wants you to do something online. Or some sort of a follow-up is what I feel. What did she want? She wants to know how you went with the prospects that you were given. She knows that you didn't go that well. She might have somebody else for you lining up. King of Pentacles. I also feel like there could be an overseas edition or something at a distance. They could be working on, like bringing people in from a distance, or some sort of overseas edition. They could be actually asking your permission to sign something for release for overseas. Yeah, I would definitely get back to her. What's your question, Anna? Sorry. You can always email me, Anna, if you can't. Can you put your question here? Oh, do I have a love interest coming my way soon? Okay, good. He might not be there anymore. The misogynistic guy. He might not be there anymore. They might have put him off to something else. Or she wants you for something despite him. She might be asking you for some feedback about something to do with him even. There could have been other complaints. Okay, let's have a look. He owns a company. Oh, look, it doesn't matter. Those people, they don't care. Whatever sells, they'll do. They'll work with it. But they don't care. You know, if they think that you're suitable for something, they'll bring you in. Okay, let's have a look for Anna. Oh, it's their YouTube channel. Okay. But what about the studio? Let's have a look for Anna. I think it's worth it replying and seeing what she wants. I think it could be feedback about something. Or permission to sign off on something. Okay, let's have a look at Anna. Love interest coming anytime soon. Let's do a 6-month spread. For Anna Cortese. Okay, somebody you might have spoken to in the past, Anna. I know that you had a crush on that guy in France, but I don't think it's him. You've got a true love potential, somebody from the past life, in this life, or the past. And travel. Somebody could be coming in, traveling into you, in to see you. Or you could meet somebody who's visiting from another country over the holidays. I'm getting something around the Melbourne Cup, the Australian Open in Melbourne, one of the events. I would get involved with maybe some French speakers in Australia. You might you might meet somebody being an interpreter or a tour guide. I think you'd be quite good at that, just freelance, even a volunteer at some sort of event. I think you could meet people that way. I think it's time for you to get out or to put yourself out there on some sort of community or join some sort of Francophile club or something like that. There could be somebody nearby, like a neighbor, who's going to tell you something, give you some information, or wants to have a fling. But I feel the more you put yourself out there, the better, and the more that you get involved in something in the community. I mean, there's a lot more people in Melbourne than there is in the place you've been in France. I also feel like you've got a decision to make as well. This guy coming in, you don't know who he is. He's somebody new. So there could be some sort of repercussions from the past or something coming around from the past or some past thing that you've got to release still. I'm also getting a Gerard, Jean, Gilles, Jean-Michel, Gilles. Yeah, I'm getting a new love, somebody completely new that you haven't met before. It might come at a time where you're having fun doing something. There's something that you're doing that you really are enjoying. Dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin. This past love. Somebody who might have been interested in you, but you weren't interested in them. They could come and try to bother you. Let's pull a card on clarify this. Might be somebody you felt was a twin flame, but they weren't, or they could be, but they weren't ready. But I do feel you've got a new person coming in. There's a new love interest coming in. I do see another trip for you coming up as well. I don't know if you're going on a cruise or a singles cruise, but I would get involved in as many community things as you can. Maybe become a volunteer for events with your language skills. That would be the way in. Or even professionally. I think you can still work if you're retired, if you earn a certain amount, below a certain amount. You could be an interpreter or a tour guide. There's a lot of French that come into Australia. They need tour guides and that sort of thing. You might meet somebody on tour, you know, going around the city. I think it's time to work outside the box. And also you need to open the road as well. You need to open the road. You might want to do a road opener spell. You might need to do a road opener, open the road to get some new options coming in. I think you've been doing the same thing for too long and you're keeping yourself closeted and not putting yourself out there. And you're not into dating apps or anything like that, but you're not putting yourself out there as much as you could really be in the community. So I feel like that's the key to go Jani. Could be Jani, but you've got to get, this person has got to come forward, you know, they've got to come forward to you. It's not just a one-way interest. This person has to come to you. If I was you, I'd do tour guiding or interpreting in Australia, like volunteering or getting paid to do it. Okay, Glittery Bee, thank you for the 19.99 from South Africa. How does RM... I used to be a tour guide in Sydney for many years in Italian, and there were a lot of women, even right up until their 80s and 90s, doing it. So it's something you can keep on doing. Even just meet and greets at the airport, picking people up, taking them to the hotel. You can meet people very easily, you know. There's a lot of retirees who travel. And the French always need interpreters. They always need tour guides because they don't speak English. A lot of them don't. Yeah. Okay, Rash. Sorry, Glittery Bee. How does the Pisces from your past feel about you, and will you rekindle? You might want to do a rekindling spell, a love attraction spell as well. I feel like you've got a past life link with this guy. There's definitely potential rekindle there. There are some obstacles to overcome. And communication will come as well. I feel like there's communication. It could be that he's married, he's got a mature woman around him. I do feel like there could be fun times with this person. So it's a yes. He might use career as an excuse. I do feel like you've got a new love interest coming in though. There's a new love interest coming in that might surprise you, come out of the blue, come when you least expect it, come as a surprise. And it could even lead to a serious relationship, actually. So I don't know how that's going to work out if you're married, but it could lead to a serious relationship. Thanks for that, Glittery Bee. Hi, Rash. Happy early birthday, Rash. What does the new age hold for you? Good question. We're almost in the month of Sagittarius. Scorpio's gone quickly, hasn't it? Thank God for that. Yeah, we don't need too much Scorpio energy. Too heavy. Let's get the Sag energy rolling. Happy early birthday, Rash. Presents, gorgeous things. What's coming up for Rash? I feel like by the age of 42, you're going to have like a totally different mindset about something or a different aspect on something. I do feel you're going to get jewelry. You're going to get jewelry. You might get a jewelry set. It might be a Diwali style jewelry set. What's coming up for Rash? From your husband. You're also going to have, I don't know if you're working, but you might have some job offer, or people from work are going to give you blessings or some sort of a party. There's some career offer coming up around you. It's definitely travel, destiny, travel. Money's looking good. Money's looking good. Communication's looking good. Children are looking good. Passion. House, home. You might have a house party if that's what you're organising. You could also get some fashion, jewellery, wardrobe, clothes, bags, some sort of gifts to do with fashion, music, makeovers, something of that nature. Yeah, if you're not working, then work can be volunteering. It can be being part of the community in some way. It can be something to do with your children as well. I don't know if you've got a grown-up son or daughter. I feel like they're going to have a relationship. They've got a love relationship coming in. Something with I don't know if your mother-in-law is still alive, or you're near your mother-in-law, or there's something going on with your mother-in-law, but there's some sort of clock ticking around her, or some sort of time bomb. You're ready to kind of like let her go in some capacity. Past life link. Releasing past karma. I do feel like the marriage will be stronger for some reason. True love. Family. And you could end up working. You might want to work for yourself. It could even be involving jewelry. Could be involving jewelry sales, gemstones jewelry. Could be costume jewelry or real jewelry. Something like that. Some sort of something for the beauty. Your mother-in-law passed away. It could be like a release from all of that. Your husband might snap out of it. Somehow snap out of it. Or you might be more discerning. You've got the Ice Queen, so that can be that you're being more discerning about what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to do it. You've had work before come up. You might end up having your own business. Not your husband's business, but your own endeavour. We've got love spells, and we've got... You're welcome, Rash. We've got love spells. If you wanted to do a mini love spell, they're only $15 through my website, through the link in the pinned comment link. Or a road opener spell like Ruby's here. What else have we got here, Ruby? I'm gonna have to look at that when it's finished. I think it's moving still. You're a nurse. Dialysis for renal patients. Well, you might decide to go back to work, or you might decide to do some sort of freelance nursing or something like that. Could be going to people's houses or doing something in their house, people who are need nursing from home. Whatever you think is better paid, private hospital or private nursing, could even be palliative care. Hi Rash. Ooh. Something sparked off there with that candle. It's definitely moving and shaking, that candle. Your mother really wants to do what, Rash? Oh, your parents really want to go with you. I'm not sure they will. You know, it's a matter of finances, isn't it? They don't have the money. They're going to have to find it. Okay, what do we got here? Are you going alone or are you going with your husband? Will your mother go with you? There you are there. She could go, there's victory there. There could be a way of working it out. Oh, okay. You feel bad for leaving them on Christmas. Okay. Yeah, well, there's nothing much you can do. I mean, it's your birthday and your holiday. You have your own, you know, family to worry about, your own money to worry about. You could be very, very prosperous if it wasn't for your husband leaking all this money. You could be very wealthy in your own right. But, you know, it is what it is, and it's not the end of the world, and it's not the end of the situation either. She might be able to go. You've got the victory card. Yeah, she might be able to go somehow. There could be some sort of extension of finances here. Hi Elaine, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. We're doing a road opener for Ruby in Canada. It's burning down. People have just been coming in to, I think, watch the candle. Welcome, Rash. Yeah, I think somehow the money will come in. Don't know how, but I think somehow. Is it early for you there, Elaine? What time is it? Would you like to do a, what would you like to call it? Would you like to do a super chat or a spell, a road opener spell or some other spell? the spell candles at the moment. Thanks, Elaine. Thank you, thank you. On the community page, the spells are written down. So if you wanted to do a spell, if you wanted to order a spell, you can do that. Anyone watching? Through my website link. Is Ruby still here? It looks a little bit like a dragon. This thing here looks a bit like a dragon. You've got layers here. Almost looks like lotuses. Lotus. Layers and layers. There's a lot of nature element to your road opener. And it looks to me like this thing here has gone off. It's like a butterfly. It's gone off on one side. It was a dolphin before, and it's gone into like a bird. So I do feel like you'll get news here. There's news coming in. Yeah, there's definitely news coming in. It might come out of left field. It might come out of somewhere that you're not expecting. Thanks, Raj. You're most welcome. So how the spells work, you do that through my website link, which is in the linked comment, and you pick the spell that you want, and then I choose the candle for you. I do your petition, and intention on the candle, and carving on the candle. Then we light it, then we see at the end usually what the candle melt reveals, or on the way if we're doing it live as well. The different candles that we have. Just to run through them with you. We have, they're on the community page listed for those of you who want, and also with the link. I don't think the link is working. Somebody said the link's not working. I think it's because it's connected to, I'll have to fix that. It's on the donation page. You'll find PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Stripe, and Wise. It's working now. I just corrected it. Sorry, I'd made a little bit of a typing mistake. You nominate the spell you wish me to do live, your intention, and the collective energy. And with the collective energy, these intentions will magnify their power. All spells are done with a written petition and channeled deities or rishis who help me manifest, and you manifest your true desires. The Love and Attraction mini candle spell is 15. They're all in US dollars. The large love candle is 30. Prosperity and abundance candle is 30. Large candle. Banishing and protection spell 25. Road opener is for unblocking the flow or people who feel stuck 25. Cutting the cord spell 15. Binding spell, bringing two people together 25. Attracting a specific person candle spell 29. Angelic protection spell candle is 29 as well. Okay. And thank you all for donating. I truly appreciate it. and also joining the lives. I think we'll do a last call. And next live we'll have a look at the remnants of the candle for Ruby, and also anything else that pops up. But we've had a really good look at it as we've gone along this time in the live. There's been quite a few messages here. This is like the trunk of the candle. It's really opening up. This is the road opening. There's a lot of flow here. There's a lot of flow. A lot of luck, a lot of abundance. It's like a 4-leaf clover. There's a heart there. Thank you for the likes on arrival, everyone. Truly appreciate it. Anyone else like a spell, a live spell, or anyone else like a question? Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done, everyone. I'll just let this close out for about 30 seconds, and then we will say good night, everyone, or good morning, wherever you happen to be. Hi, Elaine. If you want to order a spell for next time, go ahead and do that through my website, through the link, the donation page, and or a pre-order, whatever you prefer. Thanks for joining, everybody. Truly appreciate it. Lots of love and blessings. There is a coffee cup collective inside this video, so we will put the the timestamp on once it's published. Thank you everyone for joining. Truly appreciate it. Take care. Ciao for now.